What is up, everyone? Good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well wherever you are. I'm just jumping here on a quick live stream before I go to work this morning. As you can see, things in the whole YouTube thing hasn't worked out, so I've accepted a job as service crew at my local Jolliebee here in Manila. And yeah, man, I got to go to work. I got to pay bills. So it is what it is. Got to do what you got to do. Anyway, sweet. Thanks, Marshall. If you're in the chat, please let me know if my audio and everything sounds okay. What is up, John? What is up, Marshall? Nicholas, Jay. A few people are attempting to place orders with me. Jay, I'm sorry. Halo is not in stock, Po. Nicholas would like a spicy chicken with rice and fries on the side, all drizzled with gravy. Don't forget the peach mango. I'm sorry, Nicholas. Out of stock, sir. What is up? Chicken and gravy and spaghetti, Joe. That is also out of stock, sir. Welcome to the Philippines. There is an echo. There's an echo? Audio is fine. There shouldn't be an echo. Is there an echo? Audio is fine. I don't know if there's an echo or not. We'll figure it out. Anyway, if you're catching this live stream on the replay, welcome to the CB Live channel. I hope you're doing well. Turn on your post notifications, click the little bell, and you will be notified when I go live and you come hang out and chat with us in person. Loud and clear. No echo? Cool. All right, man. I hope you guys are doing well. We already got 50 people in the chat that are here to learn about me and my new job working at Jolliebee. You guys like my name tag? Can you see my name tag? Yeah. No Big Macs, bro. That's McDonald's, dude. Get it together. Pete says this has to be a wind up, right? Chad slinging rice. I even got my Jollibee hat. Look, bro. I'm good to go. I'm going to work, guys. I got to go to work. This is my Halloween costume, FYI. This is my Halloween costume here in Manila. It absolutely killed. Everybody loved it. This is me out at the bar Halloween night. Phil, appreciate the super sticker, the super chat, my friend. But unfortunately, I hate to break the news to you. That's out of stock, sir. Welcome to the Philippines. Everything is out of stock. Anytime you want anything, out of stock, Po. But I do appreciate the $2 anyway. That's about what I would make in a day working at Jollibee here. Is $2. Yeah, this was my Halloween outfit. This is my Halloween costume. I was a worker at Jollibee. I even have, check it out. Look at that. Look at that, son. How cool is that? Yeah, the ice cream machine does work. Bro, everybody loved this for Halloween. So I got the Jollibee uniform off Facebook Marketplace for 600 pesos, which 600 pesos is like, I don't know, maybe like $10. So $10 for the entire outfit, the hat, the shirt, even have the Jollibee. Look at this. This is the thing that you like wrap around you like this. And then the name tag, you can order the name tag off Shopee. Shopee is like kind of like their Amazon here. And there's a company that makes custom name tags for $2. $2.40. $2.40, and they have it to you in 2 days. So yeah, that was my Halloween costume. It was great, dude. It killed all night. Literally, I'm not joking, all night long. I probably had, I would say, probably close to 50 girls just walk up to me. Close, seriously, close to probably 50 girls just walk up to me and try to place orders for food. It was hilarious. Yeah, it was the best conversational starter Halloween outfit that you could ever ask for. It was amazing. Yeah, everybody loved it. It was way better than doing like dressing up as like a, some typical, like dressing up as a vampire or something. And I was comfortable all night. I mean, this is, it's just a shirt and a hat, you know? Instead of being in like makeup and like a crazy outfit all night long, out drinking, I was out till I got home I got back here at my condo at 6 a.m. It was a long night, but it was extremely fun. It was wild, dude. God, Manila, Halloween in Manila is freaking epic. It's hands down the best place in Southeast Asia to do. Hands down one of the best places. Hands down the best place in Southeast Asia to do Halloween. McBonnie, what's up, man? I would love to review some modified cars in Thailand. So McBonnie is asking if I'm going to review modified cars. I reviewed the shopping cart recently. I did that. Um, I will be McBonnie. I will be back in Thailand this weekend. So I'm going to car show this weekend in Bangkok. So yeah. Cream Pie is making a ton of progress, man. We just got the wheel lips, so I had to get wheel lips for Cream Pie shipped in from Germany. So they had to come in from Germany. So they just arrived last week. Sidekick NYC. I am a Jolliebee employee. If you don't know, Jolliebee. That's the B right there. Fuck, man. That's the B right there. Jolliebee. Jolliebee is essentially like the legendary Philippines fast food. It's like their McDonald's. Nicholas, I'm still waiting, man. Still waiting. They are cutting it very short because I'm going back to Thailand soon. So I need to get my DTV. Nah, I won't be in Vegas for SEMA. I thought about going, but it's just a long flight. Hotels are crazy expensive. It just costs a lot of money. Um, it doesn't make sense from a financial standpoint. It doesn't make sense for me to go to SEMA. My video isn't going to make enough money for me to spend $8,000 to $10,000 to go to SEMA. I mean, it's so incredibly expensive for hotels, for food, for the flights, everything. It just doesn't make sense. Favorite rooftop bar in Bangkok is going to be Octave, probably Octave. It's kind of the go-to one is Octave right there in Tong Lo. It's a great one, man. Really great view of right over Succumbit Road. Yeah, go, bro. Vegas is super expensive, and then you want to go to Vegas, and then you want to go to Vegas SEMA weekend. Like, there's no way you're getting a hotel. There's no way you're getting a hotel for less than $300 a night. The price of a hotel in Vegas. Listen, man, I am so spoiled by Thailand. I'm not joking when I say this. The price of a hotel in Vegas per night during SEMA is the same price as what I pay per month for my beach condo in Pattaya. Do you understand what I'm saying? A price for a hotel, a normal hotel, not a luxury suite, a normal ass hotel in Vegas during SEMA per night is the same what I pay per month for my beach condo in Pattaya. It's just, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Yeah, man, I just can't do it. I appreciate it, but I think I I prefer Walking Street over Fremont Street. Facts, facts. Man, you're not during SEMA Sidekick in NYC. I don't think that price is going to be accurate during SEMA, my friend. SEMA, you're just not getting anything in SEMA. McBonnie's asking why I don't turbocharge the V8. I know he's typing in Thai, but for everyone else, he's asking why I don't turbocharge the V8 that's in Cream Pie. The S65 V8 that's in that car is the last naturally aspirated M engine. Like it's the only naturally aspirated M V8 engine, and I like the throttle response of it being naturally aspirated. It doesn't need any more horsepower. It makes enough horsepower in an E30 where any more horsepower, it would just be less reliable. It would have more overheating issues, and I don't think it would be necessarily as fun. Just because it makes more power doesn't mean it's more fun. This is my job, dude. Look. People are making fun of my outfit, man. Just trying to pay my bills. Guys, I'm trolling. So for those that don't know, uh, for those that missed it, this was my Halloween outfit this year. As Halloween, I was a Jolliebee crew member. So if you don't know what Jolliebee is, it's like the most famous fast food restaurant in the Philippines. Next year, come join me in Vegas at a house. Nice. McBonnie probably can't type in English, so that's probably why he is typing in Thai. McBonnie, it is tuned. It has a Mtron standalone ECU, and as far as lightweight wheels, it has three-piece OZ Futuras. So they're very rare, very expensive, very lightweight wheels. So it is tuned, has a standalone ECU from Australia called an Mtron. So it is tuned, and it does have lightweight wheels, which is good. Yeah. But Cream Pie is making progress. Cream Pie should be back on the road this month. Thank God, man. I really miss driving that car. and I've really missed a lot of opportunities to make content for that car. And now we are officially coming into like car show season in Thailand. Man, we have so many events this year. It's going to be ridiculous the amount of car events we have this year. There's 52 of you in the chat. If you would like access to my car event calendar, all you have to do is join my Patreon. It's in the pinned comment or in the video description. I do a monthly car event calendar, and we are packed out with car events for the next 3 to 4 months. And so I'm super stoked to get Cream Pie back on the road to attend all these car events. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Swati 7 Iron, out of stock, Poe. Out of stock. Yeah, Sidekick. Yeah, it's not very good when it comes to handicap accessible. I know a guy. He's on my Patreon. He's paralyzed, and he's in a wheelchair, and he lives in Bangkok. Like he lives in Bangkok full time, living in a wheelchair, and yeah, man, it's a struggle. You know, it's the man, dude. The sidewalks in Bangkok aren't great for people that are are able-bodied. You know, lots of people trip and fall and sprain ankles and stuff like that, just walking normal in Bangkok because the sidewalks are such a mess. So someone that's handicapped, it's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. McBonnie, OZ wheels. OZ wheels are way, way better than those. The Avrix forged. They're nice wheels, but I like my OZ Futuras. So the OZ Futuras are 3-piece wheels, and when I crashed the car, uh, it damaged the outer lip of the wheels. So I had to get replacement outer lip wheels. I may not get to Thailand due to physical limitations, but thankfully I have people like you that I can live through. Yeah, dude, like I said, there's a guy on my Patreon, he's paralyzed, and he lives in Bangkok full time. He's in a wheelchair, and he lives in Bangkok full time. Uh, you know, there's lots of people that, you know, have disabilities or physical limitations. I don't know what yours is, but there's lots of people that do make it work. I think there's like Facebook groups and stuff like that for people that are disabled that live in Bangkok, so people can kind of share their experiences. So maybe look up some Facebook pages or something. But it is possible. It's definitely possible, and it's also so cheap to hire someone to help you in Bangkok, like on your day-to-day life. You can hire somebody for $600, $700, $800 a month to come meet you every day and like help you out. You know, so I don't know. You'll have to you know, I don't know what your particular limitations are. You know what I'm saying? I will say this: the shirt smells terrible. The shirt smells terrible, bro. The reason it smells so bad is because I was out in this shirt Halloween night from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. It reeks of like sweat and like alcohol and cigarette smoke. It smells terrible. I think I need to I think I'm gonna need to take another shower after I take this off. Nashville, Tennessee in the house. Love Nashville. Pablo, if it didn't smell bad, you didn't have a good time. Facts, man. Yeah. Yeah, listen. I don't really go out and like party super hardcore like that much anymore. I don't do those 4, 5, 6 a.m. nights that often. Halloween, birthday, New Year's Eve, like I'll do it, but man, Halloween in Manila is wild, dude. We had so much fun. Jordan's in Nashville too. Nice, man. Chicago's in the house. Thailand or Philippines for retirement? Thailand, 100% Thailand. Thailand has better. The main thing when it comes to retirement that a lot of guys, a lot like the people that live in the Philippines tend to be older. But the thing is like one thing that you really need when you're older is good, healthy food and good health care. And Thailand offers that like in abundance, where getting good quality, healthy food in the Philippines at an affordable price is difficult. And the healthcare here is nowhere near good as Thailand. Thailand has first world quality healthcare. Like I would trust the hospitals in Thailand for like major surgeries just as much, if not more, than American hospitals. So that's a super important thing. Was the uniform bought new or second hand? Second hand. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for 600 pesos. 600 pesos is like I don't know, like 10 or 12 bucks. I just assumed somebody worked at Jolliebee and they quit or got fired, and so for some reason they're selling their their uniform on Facebook Marketplace, and they're like, "What is this 6'4" white guy buying my uniform for? It's Halloween, baby." Bang Santa's in the house. Nice, dude. I love Bang San. I need to revisit Bang San soon. McBonnie, I still have my Evo. I still have my Evo. Yeah. But I did just post it for sale, so it is for sale. But I do still have it. As soon as I land back in Bangkok Saturday. So I go back to Bangkok Saturday. I'm gonna pick up my Evo Saturday. Yeah. McBonnie is saying Thailand is not cheap. Everything in Thailand is expensive. There must be disadvantages. McBonnie, Philippines is more expensive than Thailand. Philippines is definitely more expensive than Thailand. And oh my God, Thailand is definitely way cheaper than America. That's for sure. Dance Jeff, can I get a V8 swap Stanza or Corolla under 350,000 baht? Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah, you can probably get one with a UZ in it. Yeah, you probably get one with a Toyota UZ. Jordan says, "Are you using translator? Or are you able to read Thai?" No, I'm definitely not able to. I'm definitely not able to read Thai. If you use Google Chrome, if you want to read what McBonnie is saying, if you use Google Chrome, all you have to do is highlight, drag and highlight what he's saying, and then right click, and then click translate, and then you can translate the entire page. So you can actually, Google Chrome has a built-in translation service because it uses Google Translate, because Google Chrome is Google and Google Translate is Google. So yeah, you can just copy, you can just like highlight any text. It doesn't matter if it's Thai, it doesn't matter what language it is. You can just highlight it, right click, and hit translate. And then you can also translate an entire page. So if someone is typing something in a chat, you can translate the entire page and it automatically translates what they're saying. Is the C6 Corvette the one you're looking for? If we're talking about Corvettes, yeah, I really want a C6 Z06. Yeah, I really want a C6 Z06. I think it's such a great car for the money, but unfortunately, you just can't get one where I live. Hello from Wichita, Kansas. I'll be in Patia for 2 weeks in December. Nice, man. Master Lockdown, what area of Patia are you staying in? Are you going to stay in Central Patia? Are you going to stay in Pratimac? Are you going to stay in John Tiem? Where are you staying? America is catching on to the burnout scene that's coming out of Australia. Do you think it will go to Thailand also in the near future? Yeah, man, I love that. I love that. One thing that I really enjoy is like super unique forms of car culture that really only exist in like certain countries. You know, like jeepneys, custom jeepneys, only really exist in the Philippines. Two-stroke drag race motorbikes really only exist in Thailand. Well, they exist in the Philippines and Indonesia as well, but it's very much a Southeast Asian thing. The turbo riverboats, the turbo diesel riverboats, such a Thailand thing. When you go out to like Dubai and you get to experience like the 1500 horsepower Nissan Patrol SUVs. I love things that are like very unique as far as like car culture and motorsports that are like very unique to a certain part of the world. And that's what Australia has. Australia has the crazy burnout machines. And I love seeing America kind of pick up what they're doing and try to put their own USDM twist on it. It's super cool. Like I really I want to go to Australia for one reason. I want to go to Summer Nats. I've wanted to go to Summer Nats for so long. That's like the one event that I really want to go to Australia for, is to experience that very super unique, only to Australia type of motorsports. It's super cool. Cool info in the translation. Yeah, it works really well. In Vietnam, there's a Lancer Evo 7 that has a 3UZ swap turned into a drift car. Oh, yeah, Vietnam Drift Club. My buddy Will. I'm friends with Will. I did not know that he had that. That's very cool. Any street racing? Any street racing there? Or is the culture not like sideshows? There's definitely no sideshow. Sideshows and street racing are definitely not the same thing. There is street racing, at least in Thailand, every day, all day. You just get on the highway and there's street racing going on 24 hours a day because speed limits are not enforced at all. There's non-stop street racing, but there's definitely not sideshows. I just bought a C6 a few weeks ago. It's a great car for the price. Yeah, man. Dancing Jeff, I wish I could bring my 991.2 GTS to Thailand. Yeah, that car in Thailand is, man, $300,000, 300 grand, easy. Easy 300 grand. How was my first experience driving in the Philippines? Driving in the Philippines, man, it was very unusual to be back driving on the left-hand side of the car. At this point, I'm so used to driving right-hand drive cars that driving a left-hand drive car, which is what I grew up driving, was weird to me. Like it was weird for me to drive a left-hand drive car again. And I had to remember to drive on the correct side of the road because I'm so used to Thailand now being right-hand drive. Man, it definitely threw me off. It was very weird. It was very weird. So many car shops there. What's their auto junkyard look like? Or is it a mountain of bicycles? I made a video a long time ago, Jonathan, about a giant area that they have in Bangkok that's all like used engines and parts. Everything from 2JZs to K20s to Toyota V8s, all sorts of stuff. And there's just a giant area in Bangkok where all it is just like it's like just salvage stores. But there's junkyards everywhere, man. Yeah, there's junkyards everywhere. Massive. Most of them are like very specific to just like Isuzu diesel trucks or Volkswagens or like there's not really that I've seen. There's not really massive salvage yards that are like uh, anything and everything. Most of them are specific to a certain like classic Mercedes, or not classic Mercedes, but like Mercedes from like the 80s or not 80s and 90s. Or then there's one that's nothing but like Honda parts, if that makes sense. Yeah, Sidekick. I've got some connections already in Australia because the thing is like I would say a good 75% of people that walk up to me in Thailand and talk to me are Australians. 75% of the people that recognize me in Thailand and come up and say hello to me are Aussies. The reason for this is uh, Aussies they love cars, they love motorsports, and they love Thailand because they're so close to Thailand. Like for them, like Thailand to them is like how Mexico is to Americans. Like they go to Thailand, whereas most Americans have never been to Thailand and never will go to Thailand because it's on the complete opposite side of the world. It's a 24 hour flight. So it's out of reach of most Americans because it's just too far away. Where Aussies, dude, they're just, they're what, a 6 hour flight? Like they're not far. So yeah, I have. When you look at my demographics on YouTube, of who watches my videos, only about 10% of the people that watch my videos are Australian. Only like 10%. But when I'm recognized in Thailand, 75% of the time I'm recognized, it's by Australians. Because just like per capita, there tends to be more Australians in Thailand than Americans. So, yeah. Uh, Jonathan was asking about Teslas. I saw one Cybertruck. I've only seen one Cybertruck my entire life, and it was in Cambodia. When I was on the Gumball 3000, there was a Cybertruck that was wrapped chameleon, like color changing, like it was like color changing wrapped Cybertruck that was part of the crew that was doing the Gumball 3000. Oh man, Vietnamese viewers, tiny. Vietnamese viewers, probably 2%, 2 to 3%. Yeah, very small amount of Vietnamese viewers, just because of the language barrier. You know, um, the way YouTube works is you have to remember. Like, when's the last time you've got on YouTube and you went to your homepage on YouTube and you saw a video pop up from a content creator that speaks Russian or Polish or, you know, YouTube understands that you watch videos in a specific language and they only recommend you videos from content creators that speak that language that you watch videos in. So if you're Vietnamese and you don't speak English and you only watch Vietnamese content creators, you're not going to get my videos because I speak English. The titles of my videos are in English, everything's in English. So YouTube's algorithm understands to only recommend you content in the language that you watch content in. Kind of makes sense. Cybertruck is now in Vietnam. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we have any Cybertrucks in Thailand. I think there was one on display somewhere at one point, but I'm not sure if it was actually there or not. I see Cybertrucks everywhere in America. Yeah, man, they're super popular. I watched Garage 54 from Russia. They're crazy. See, Spear, is there content in English or is it in Russian? I'm curious. I really want to go to Russia. The dudes in Russia, from what I've seen, like I used to watch like the Moscow mile where they did the mile races, and they did a bunch of like really like sick street race events out there as well. Those dudes are crazy out there, man. The Russian dudes that have money, that are wealthy, that are into cars, are out of their mind. They build some crazy shit out there. Russian with English dubbing. Okay, interesting. I saw an engine swap Cybertruck. Hilarious. 54 is dubbed. Okay. Well, if it's dubbed, yeah, if it's dubbed, then like, are there you? It's a mixture of Russian and English. Are there YouTube titles? Are there titles in English or Russian? I mean, if they're dubbed, it's English. You know, it's probably not going to be perfect, but it is English. What would a Z06 cost there? I've seen a couple. I saw a C6 Z06 come up for sale. At one point, it was, I'll tell you, it's crazy expensive. I was really upset about it. One, two, three. One, two, three. 5.5 million baht. $162,000. $162,000 for a C6 Z06. Yeah, $160,000 for a C6 Z06. Is that not nuts? M5 Nut, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Happy to have you here. Yeah, holy crap is right. $162,000. Justine plays. I was told about the Manila Auto Salon. I went and filmed that video. I went and filmed that event a couple years ago. I won't be able to make it. I'll be back in Thailand. I have some events in Thailand I need to film during that time. A charger? I've never seen a charger in Thailand. Yeah, I've never seen a charger in Thailand. Never seen one. Not one. I've seen a couple challengers. I've seen a couple challengers and about a used one, like a used, not even a Hellcat, just like a SRT8, like 120 grand. What is the biggest engine they mount on those long-tail boats? Is it a preference or they just go bananas? So here's the thing. The reason you don't see like 2JZ riverboats or like V8 riverboats is it's too much weight on the back of the boat. So the boat will sink into the water. That's why they use 4 cylinders on those boats, is because you already have the driver at the back of the boat and the engine as well. And you don't have much weight on the front of the boat. So what can happen is, one, the boat will sink, the back of the boat will sink into the water. Also, the front is really light. So the more weight you put on the rear, the boat will flip. You see what I'm saying? So it's about weight distribution. What would be the important on a C6? A Corvette ZR1 in Thailand would cost a small fortune. Yeah, there is a guy, the billionaire that owns the world's largest botanical garden in Pattaya, Nong Nooch Tropical Gardens. It's the world's biggest botanical garden. He has a car collection there, and he has a C6 ZR1 there. It's the only one I've ever seen in Thailand. I mean, it's probably worth, I mean, it's probably worth $300,000, 300, 350. Crazy, man. Crazy. Corey, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Corey says, I just wanted to say you're the only guy I've considered buying merch and actually bought merch. Your style of commenting and filming is super engaging. Also, the shirts are nice AF. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad you like them. I love my merch as well. Like, I don't put out anything that I'm not super proud of. I love the fit. I love how breathable they are. They're really good for like the summer months because they're very lightweight. I live in Thailand, obviously, and it's hot. It's hot in Thailand. So I want shirts that are very breathable and have unique designs. That's the most important thing for me. That's a brand new ZR1 price. Mine is the 2012 with some of the Z07 carbon add-ons. I paid no. Yeah, man. Yeah, Corvettes. Uh, Cars that were imported into Thailand, when you could import cars like that, you can't import cars like that anymore. You can't import used cars to Thailand anymore. But when you could, they were taxed dependent on the engine size. So anything like a C6Z06 has a 7-liter V8, a 7-liter V8. So the taxes on that car, because the engine is so massive, you have to think, a C6Z06 has the same displacement as a V8 Mustang, a 5.0 Mustang, and my Evo together, combined. You see what I'm saying? It's a 7-liter V8. So the import taxes on that car were insane. When you were able to import that car, like whoever decided to bring in a C6 Z06 had so much money that they were willing to pay like, at least triple what the car cost just in import duty taxes. Like, they don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah, you can't. Oh, okay, Pablo. I was just explaining that you can't import. You can't import a pre-owned car anymore. But if you were to import, when you could, they banned importing pre-owned cars like 6 or 7 years ago. What cars are in Thailand, and nothing else is coming in. So, like, spending $162,000 on a C6 Z06 is insane, but there's only a couple of them in Thailand, and you'll never be able to bring in more. So what's here is here, and that's it. And they're not changing that law. So yeah. So yeah, when a person did import that car, I mean, we're talking about over $100,000, well over $100,000 in just import taxes. Yeah, the diesel engines are heavy. M5 Nut was talking about the boat. The diesel engines, because they're an iron block, are heavy. That's true. But an SR20 is also an iron block. So, and also the big difference between an SR20 and the diesel engine is the cost of the engine and the torque that it produces. It produces a lot of torque. So with that setup not having a transmission or not having a rear end with a certain type of gearing, it just literally being a shaft coming off the engine to a propeller, it has massive levels of torque. And the cost of the engine is really, really, really cheap. The guys that build those boats, they're not wealthy people. So they're on a budget when they're building those boats. They need something that's reliable. They need something that's cheap, that parts are cheap, that engines are cheap, and makes a bunch of torque. So there's just nothing better than that Isuzu D-Max turbo diesel 4-cylinder. Tons of torque. You can buy an engine for like 100, 200 bucks. All the parts are cheap. All the parts are readily available. Like, it's just, yeah. Yahoo, you can import parts. So I just paid $200 to import 2 wheel lips. So I had to buy the outer lips for my OZ Futuras, and it was for 2 of the wheel lips, it was like $600. Uh, and I had to pay 200. I had to pay $200 on $600 worth of parts. So you can do the math on that. So yeah, it was about $600 for both outer wheel lips for my OZ Futura wheels for my E30, and just had to pay import tax of $200. I just dealt with that Friday. Yeah, I just dealt with that Friday. Finally got them cleared through customs, and they're on the way to the shop now to fix my OZ Futuras. That blows my mind with the import tax. Why did they outlaw importing used cars? They want to force people. Thailand has a massive manufacturing industry when it comes to cars. There are lots of cars made in Thailand. Ford Rangers, uh, tons of Hondas, Honda CRV, HRV, Honda Civic, Honda City, Honda Jazz or Honda Fit, Honda Brio, Toyota Altis or Toyota Corolla. There's a lot of cars. There's lots of cars made in Thailand. Lots of cars. Like, cars are made in Thailand. Like, all the Ford Rangers that are in Australia are made in Thailand and shipped to Australia. They want to force people to support the local manufacturing industry. So instead of you buying a used BMW 5 Series and importing it into Thailand, they want you to go buy a brand new Toyota instead of a used BMW. They're attempting to force people to buy locally made products. I get it. It makes sense. It totally makes sense. I totally understand that and I respect that. Unfortunately, nothing that's manufactured in Thailand is like a cool sports car. Everything that is made in Thailand is trucks, SUVs, economy cars, and some EVs like BYD. The Chinese manufacturer BYD has a plant in Thailand now because they can manufacture in Thailand and then people don't have to pay import duty taxes. So yeah, Yahoo. That's answering Bam Diggity's question. That's why it benefits Thailand, is because if you can't import uh, a a 5-year-old BMW 5 Series, instead of importing a 5-year-old BMW, you go buy a brand new Toyota. If that makes sense. I bet they find a lot of the parts. I bet they find a lot of the parts that are aftermarket. I'm not sure what that means. I'm a keyboard nerd. What keyboard is that, and what switches are you rocking? Blue, and man, I'm not a big keyboard nerd, but I do like a good keyboard. So this is the brand. It's a good keyboard. Wireless. Uh, you have the dongle. You can do dongle right here. Or you can do Bluetooth, or you can plug it in with USB-C. Yeah, blue keys. I like the clackety clack. Can you hear my keys? I can't type fast. Sorry. Nah, keyboards are cheap because keyboards are this is a locally made keyboard. If you buy anything that you buy in Thailand that is locally made, there's no import taxes. So anything, like lots of stuff, lots of electronics are made in Thailand as well. Tons of electronics are made in Thailand. Seagate is in Thailand. Thailand has a massive manufacturing industry, dude. Thailand makes a lot of stuff. They make a lot of electronics. They manufacture tons of cars. We'll ask Siri. Siri, how many cars are manufactured in Thailand?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many cars are manufactured in Thailand. Check it out.
This is old. This is very old. This is 5 years old. As of 2019, this is 5 years ago. As of 2019, the automotive industry in Thailand is the largest in Southeast Asia and 10th largest in the world, and has an annual output of 2 million vehicles per year. Thailand manufactures more cars than Belgium, Canada, United Kingdom, Italy, Czech Republic, and Turkey. Yeah, Thailand makes a lot of cars. Do they make pagers? What year is it, bro? Pagers? What year are you living in? Charles, I haven't seen anything from that 2JZG wagon lately. I follow those guys on Instagram. I haven't seen them post much about that thing. I should probably go visit them while I'm here. I'm not here that much longer. Doctors still carry pagers. Huh. Do they really? I guess that makes sense. I'm sure doctors are like the only people that are keeping like the pager market alive. How many different car manufacturers? Off the top of my head, you have Ford, Honda, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Great Wall Motors, BYD. Siri, what car manufacturers have plants in Thailand? Man, this is a lot, but a lot of stuff that I've never heard of. Siri, what cars are manufactured in Thailand?
Okay, I found this on the web for what cars are manufactured in Thailand. Check it out.
Siri, what? Yeah, Nissan, Mazda. Man, what else? Wow, BMW. I think BMW only sells. I think BMW only sells motorcycle. I think they only make motorcycles though. Volvo. Okay, here we go. I got you guys. There you go. So these are the cars that are currently manufactured in Thailand. I didn't know BMW made cars in Thailand. That's crazy to me because they're still expensive as hell. I thought that you had to pay import duty tax on these cars. That's strange. I don't get that. I guess so. Mercedes? Had no idea. Bro, some of this is not correct. Some of this is not correct because the cord is not made in Thailand because the cord is super expensive. I don't know. I don't know if I believe this. I think a lot of this is incorrect. I think a lot of that is incorrect because I think a lot of that's incorrect because a lot of those BMWs, like the 7 Series, is still crazy expensive. That's strange to me. Yeah. There's a lot of Toyotas made in Thailand. That's why if you come to Thailand, almost all the taxis are Toyota Corollas. That's the reason why. But guys, it is almost 10 a.m. here, and I actually have to jump on a video call. Somebody booked me for a consultation service. They're coming to Thailand for a couple weeks, and they need my help to plan their trip across Thailand, and they need recommendations on hotels and places to go, things to see, where to go party, etc., etc. And I have to jump on a 1-hour video call with one of my subscribers at 10 a.m., which is in 9 minutes. And this live stream is coming up on an hour. I try to keep them around an hour for people that are watching on the replay. Oops, I mean, actually, I'm sorry. I have to go to work. I have to go clock in at Jolliebee and make some hamburgers today because I got to pay these bills. And YouTube just ain't working anymore. So I got to go to work at Jolliebee, guys. I hope you have a great day. If you happen to be in Manila, come to the Jolliebee on Makati Avenue. I'll be working there all day, and I'll give you my employee discount. Thanks for the support, guys, and I'll catch you in another live stream really soon.